So we might as well get right to it, I guess.
Here's Jordan Peterson at the ARC conference about to ask Nigel Farage a question. Listening to Peterson talk is like watching a kind of verbal onanism, someone seemingly so in awe of their own brilliance that they begin to answer their own questions. So guess how long it takes for Peterson to finish his first question. Watch Farage's face as he waits patiently for the question to come to an end.
I'm curious about the overlap, or the lack of overlap, I suppose, in the principles that we've been promoting. I've been thinking, for example, some of the success of the convention so far and of our organization has been, well, the positive vision element of what we're promoting. And I guess that's where I'd like to go with you. Yesterday we had a very interesting panel on energy, and this is something I've been thinking about a lot, energy and the environment. Scott Tinker in particular has outlined a vision of the future, and it's not a net zero vision, I can tell you that. It's a vision where we cooperate to do everything we possibly can to drive energy prices down as low as they can possibly be, using everything at our disposal, right? Nuclear, coal, gas, oil, solar, wind, whatever can compete, because the most effective way of enriching the absolutely poor and likely of serving long-term environmental needs is to make people wealthy so they can afford to care about the future, especially in the developing world. And so I'm kind of wondering, you have an opportunity now, because the right is split in the UK, to really hash things out on the conservative side. And this sort of thing happened a bit in Canada. And that means that it's possible now for conservatives to push the envelope. And I'm really curious about your view on, it isn't exactly even on net zero, which I think is an appalling policy, to get that right out on the table. But more than that, it's like, how appalling is it?
1 minute and 44 seconds. Now, as much as I hate Farage, even he draws attention to Peterson's ramble.
Good morning, everybody.
Yeah.
Old-fashioned upbringing, couldn't help it. First things first, the right is not split in this country. The Conservative Party is not on the right in any measurable way. 14 years that brought us the highest tax burden since 1947. 14 years.
Click here for Farage thinks people in the UK admire Trump.